What's up, guys? DoubleCrossKing here, hitting you up with my thoughts on an awesome show, Final Battle 2010, courtesy of Ring of Honor, on live iPay-per-view via GoFightLive.tv. Stream was pretty good. No big complaints. Mine froze up a couple times, as you guys might have saw in my reaction video. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was about, I think there was almost 50 minutes of footage that I had to edit, that I edited down to some of my better reactions. I know I sounded real quiet. I sound pretty quiet now. That's because, people sleep in my house, like other people, like my parents. And I was fucking tired. I was so tired. But yes. So my thoughts on the show. Start with the opener, which was Kenny King and Rhett Titus of the All Night Express facing off with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. That was a hot opener. I thought that was fantastic for an opener. Perfect for a New York crowd. Perfect for these guys that were in it. And I thought ANX looked fantastic. And they made Cole and O'Reilly look just ballin'. Yeah, that was really good. That was like, I'd put that in like the 3 3/4-ish, around there. Yeah, I personally thought it was that good. Then we had Cole Cabana and T.J. Perkins. I kind of liked how they put Cabana and Perkins in a scientific matchup afterwards. It was to calm down the crowd, get them hot, slow it down, but still be entertaining, and then piece by piece build back up. Because you knew the double main were gonna take the crowd's breath away. So you gave them a little bit of time. I liked the way the humor was in this match. I kind of like. I think it works for Cabana. Like, he can still be humorous, but he can't be. He can't be doing wedgies. He can't be doing. I like the comedy that works into it when it's when they're doing all the scientific wrestling. They're doing like legitimate things to counter each other, but then it just looks kind of goofy. Like, that's comedy that I think works. As I do this hand motion, making me look more intelligent when I speak. I don't know why my hand does that. Kind of short. Could have been a little bit more. It would have been nice if it did escalate a little more. And I thought the finish, they could have done a roll-up finish and been a lot better. But I put this about 2.5-ish, 2.5 around. See, I'm not big on star ratings. So take these ratings with a grain of salt. What was next? Damn it! What was next? Women of Honor tag match. This was good. 2 3/4 to 3 1/4, somewhere in there, depending on how much depending on how you thought the time given to it was. I thought it was pretty good time. I thought the women did great. Sarah Del Rey looked awesome. Daisy Hayes looked really good. Awesome Kong didn't suck. She was fine. She looked like a monster, because she's the most unique wrestler out there to be a female monster, who's just really good. Then you got Serena, who did quite well. I liked the finish. Yeah, somewhere 3 stars, give or take a quarter, depending on how much you liked it. I don't know where I'd put it. Whatever. Then last match before intermission was Eddie Edwards and Sanjay Dutt. I thought this would be a little bit better. I thought this could have been great, but it was very good, very solid match. give it anywhere between 3.5, anywhere in there. I know, again, some people's might change up. I don't know where I'd put it either. I'd put it closer to 3.5, I guess. I enjoyed it. I thought Dud did all right. I was when I first saw Dud come in, I'm just like, ugh. But then he was actually fairly on tonight, and Eddie Edwards is, he's really good. He's really good, and he's very over with the fans, especially that New York crowd. Loves Eddie Edwards. Loves him. So yeah, I thought that was a decent note going into intermission. So we see that we had that first half of the show, just good matches, good solid matches. You had a kind of a somewhat spotty match to start out the show, which I thought worked, and then you brought it down, and you started slowly building back up. So the crowd has, they've given some energy, but they haven't wasted all of it going into intermission. So then we go out of intermission and we get Homicide versus Christopher Daniels. No matter how good or bad their match was, the crowd was going to be into it. Homicide and Daniels, ROH crowd, New York City crowd. It's going to work. This match was disappointing. I didn't have the highest expectations, but I thought it'd be a little bit better. I personally did not think the work was that good. Anyway, I put it closer to, if I gave it a star, it'd be closer to 2.5, maybe. I wasn't digging it that much, and the ending didn't help either. Some people only dislike the ending. I thought the work leading up to it was in parts. There was good stuff, but I think the time given to it and the finish it was given, not the biggest fan of it. I won't fault you for giving it higher, just me personally, not terribly into it, but I think it works for the crowd and works for the show. Next match, the 6-man tag, Briscoe family versus Kings of Wrestling and Shane Hagedorn. Papa Briscoe is the man. I love me some Papa Briscoe. That was awesome. The match gets... the match would be, I don't know what star rating to give it. It was just fun. I don't know what star rating to give it, but it fucking worked. That was fun. The Briscoes and Kings of Wrestling know how to wrestle each other. They wrestle each other fantastically. Shane Hagedorn knows how to wrestle. He'll do fine. He's not going to be used terribly much. And then Papa Briscoe, he did a head scissors. He did a flying head scissors. And then he did the Doomsday Device and they teased the dive. And, so fun. Some people were not big fans of this. I'm sure people were just like, just have Kings of Wrestling and Briscoes do a great match. You had enough greatness going on with the last two matches, so I think this triple main event totally worked. You get the fun. You get the fun and energetic stuff. Then you move on to the ROH World Title match. I will not fault you. If you were to give this match 5 stars, I wouldn't complain too much with you. I'd put it more like 4.5, but it was awesome. It was awesome. These guys beat the crap out of each other. They were kicking out of finishers like nobody's business, which kind of works for these two. That's kind of part of their character. That's part of David Richards' character. See, it's kind of... sometimes character is built on just the punishment you take, and that's when, finishers and big spots kind of, you may think they're being overdone, but I think it works with some characters, especially in Ring of Honor, with guys like Roderick Strong and David Richards. They are known for taking a fucking beating and still going. Sorry, I just hit the laptop. This laptop's going to be pretty shaky. As you saw my reactions, delightful match. Yeah. Sweetness. Oh yeah, and I hope Davey appeared to be pretty effed up at the end of that match. I'm trying not to spoil this one. But let's just say he needed medical attention. Yeah. Now in the last match of the evening, which was after the official card, whatever, they made it sound crazy, and it was. I would say it was a virtually 5 stars. Virtually 5 stars. It was beautiful. This is the one match I will spoil, because I just need to revisit some of my reaction to this match. I know my reaction video didn't show very well how awed I was at this match. These two aren't necessarily the best. I think I don't even think these guys are the best on the roster, but I think they are two of the best, and they are my two favorites. Well, Aries left, so yeah, they'd be my two favorites now. I always loved Aries, but Steen and Generico, my favorite tag team. They were awesome, and everything culminated in this match. They had the ladders, they had the tables, and I was thinking, they're not pulling out the barbed wire, they're not pulling out thumbtacks. They didn't need to. This match was brutal as it is. This was a break their bodies kind of hardcore match. This wasn't a, stab them, make them bleed one. This was a, I will break you, Ivan Drago match. They beat the fuck out of each other. Beautiful. And the story that went, I thought Cabana was going to turn heel. When Cabana had the chair, he was facing Steen. He was looking at Steen. He wasn't totally, it didn't look like he was totally going after Steen. And I'm like, Cabana, you motherfucker. If you hit Generico with that chair, I will find you and I will stab you. But he didn't. He hit Steen. Thank the Lord. That would have killed this match if he had turned heel. This match would have gotten like 1 star. I would have been like, fuck you, ROH. And I probably wouldn't recommend this show out of anger. But this match ruled. It's up, and the ending at Final Battle 2009, Kevin Steen hit Generico with a steel chair square in the head. Flip it on its ear 1 year later. After Generico hit the top rope brainbuster on Kevin Steen for the first time ever, he had hit Kevin Steen with that move. Kevin Steen fell to the floor. Generico rolled him back in, and even after him falling on the floor and having time to recover, I'm just like, oh my god, it's over. He hit the top rope. When Kevin Steen kicked out, I'm like, what do they do from here? And then they threw in that finish. It was like the same reaction I had to Undertaker hitting Shawn Michaels with the tombstone, Michaels kicking out, and then it was just one more tombstone. Here was one more chair shot. This match I hold up there with Taker Michaels 2. I hold it up there with Davey Tyler from Death Before Dishonor. I hold it up there with the Dark Cybernetico match from Dark Cybernetico. One of the 4 best matches of the year, and 4 best matches for the past couple years. That good. I loved it. Order the show. This gets a 9.25. 9.25 because of Steen Generico. DoubleCrossKing. Stay classy, everybody.